What up, guys? And I'm back this afternoon right now, and it's 4:40 this afternoon right now. This year.
Looking at on radar, some heavier rain down in Columbiana County Way, moving in the southwest corner and also up into northern parts of Mercer County. But currently, I'm not seeing any major severe signatures on those storms. Our biggest concern is this current storm that has a tornado warning here and moving into western parts of Mahoning County and out of Portage County. Kyle?
Yeah, still no word from National Weather Service yet on if a warning will be issued in our area. We're still waiting to hear on that, but again, the system is really starting to pick up right on the county lines here in Trumbull and Mahoning counties. I would say make sure if you are near that county line, again, Lake Milton area, Craig Beach area, again, now approaching Austintown. Get inside if you aren't already. Hopefully you are watching us from inside. Make sure you want to get to a safe space as we continue to track this system working its way into our viewing area. Again, no word yet on an official tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning in Mahoning or Trumbull counties at this point. But again, lots of lightning associated with this. Again, we're still looking at the chance for a tornado to roll through, and that's why we're here tracking this system right now. Again, a couple signs that we're going to be looking at is some of this hook that you can see right off the back of this system, right near Route 14 is where some of the hook is. And let me show you some of the rotation tracker. Starting to see some rotation again near Palmyra. Also near Deerfield, very minimal at that, but rotation is still something we're going to keep tracking. One way we also track that is looking at some of the wind velocity.
There we go. Okay. So we just got confirmation on that, Kyle, and what we're going to do is they are going to issue a tornado warning for Mahoning County.
Okay.
So if you're listening in the control room, let me know in my ear when we're hot. We need to go to all 4 stations. So if you can put that back to radar for me, Kyle.
Let's go back to
if you let me know in my ear, we need to go to all 4.
I might need you to step out of the way for a second.
Yep,
There we go.
That's fine.
Okay.
I will, all 4 stations, please. Just let me know when we're... All right, again, this is meteorologist Paul Wetzel tracking severe weather this afternoon. We are currently having a tornado warning in place. We've been tracking this storm online at WKBN.com as it's made its way through Portage County. A new tornado warning will be coming shortly for Mahoning County. So we've been talking to the National Weather Service. And again, a new tornado warning. It's not showing up yet, but they are going to move this into a tornado warning for Mahoning County. This is the reason we're breaking in. I apologize for interrupting your programming, but this is a dangerous situation with these storms moving in this afternoon. Currently, it is a tornado warning that's in place. Now, the tornado would still be in Portage County. This is heavy rain moving along Interstate 76 now, moving into central Mahoning County, just north of 224. Again, that warning will come in soon. What we're concerned about right now is here in Palmyra, Deerfield. Here's 224. There's a new warning. Okay, so this is our new tornado warning. Again, this is for Mahoning County here. As your alerts are starting to go off, you're going to start hearing sirens going across countywide here in Mahoning County for a new tornado warning that was just issued. That's why we broke in on the air. Now, this is officially in place until 5:30. So we're going to be with this storm for a while here in Mahoning County as it tracks its way on in. We've got you covered here. Here's what you need to do. If you're in the southern half of the county, this is up to the north. This is mainly north of 224 at the present time. We're going to watch it very closely. We're going to track it with you as it moves on in. If you are along 224 and north, at this point, you need to be taking your tornado preparation. That is, get into an interior room if you don't have a basement. If you have a basement, start making plans to get to the basement as this storm moves through, as it makes its way out of Portage County. It's already pushing in heavy rain and a lot of lightning in Mahoning County, but the tornadic part of this storm is just about to cross the county line here, coming out of the Palmyra area and making its way the leap across the county border. This is going to move into Blanco. Berlin Center. You are right in the target of this as it makes its way out of Portage County here this afternoon. So a very dangerous storm. We've been watching for these storms all afternoon, watching to see as they continue to rotate and pick up some intensity with them. But right now, the area of concern is pretty much here. That's 225 in eastern Portage County, and this is where the tornado would currently be if it was on the ground. We don't have any confirmation that a tornado is on the ground at this point. This is a Doppler radar estimated tornado, but we have had reports of rotating wall clouds with this storm as it's made its way on in. Again, this is knocking on the door of Mahoning County. Now, this is heavy rain and more than likely some hail coming down around Crane Beach, Blanco, right down 76, right down Mahoning Avenue. And this heavier rain is already pushing over toward North Jackson, getting into the Austintown area. This storm is taking an almost due east track, slightly southeast. So what this will do is this puts Youngstown in its sights. This puts Canfield in its sights. This puts Boardman in its sights if the supercell holds together. And these have had a history today of holding together. So this is a strong storm and a dangerous storm now with a tornado warning in place currently for Mahoning County. And this is for an hour. So we apologize for interrupting your programming, but this is a dangerous situation and this is our policy. When we have dangerous weather, especially a tornado warning, we're going to be there for you as these storms track on through. So this is what we're doing. We're going to follow this through as it moves in. Let's go ahead and talk about the storm. Now, there are some other storms around, and don't worry, we're watching those too. They currently do not have the intensity or the rotation that we're concerned about, like the storm that we're dealing with here in Mahoning County, but we are also keeping a close watch on that. So I'm going to use some tools here with you and jump off the screen, and we'll get a better look at the storm as it moves through, trying to alert people. Kyle, have we heard anything different on your end as far as the weather service goes?
Not at this point, other than tornado rotation that's being tracked is north of Deerfield and between Deerfield and I-76 at this time. Again, working straight towards Mahoning County line right there and into our viewing area. And that's why we have this warning issued at this time.
All right, thank you, Kyle. And what we're looking at here, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you what we're watching. These colors mean a lot to us. What we're looking at, you see this brighter red color currently right down here along 224 off to the south, and I'll circle this. This is air going away from the radar. These darker colors are air going toward the radar. This tells us that we have strong rotation in this area right here. I'll go ahead and clear that back off for you. We also use what we call our rotation tracker. That tells us and gives us a good indication of where the rotation has been. In fact, if I back this up, you can plainly see that it has had plenty of rotation with it as it made its way across Portage County. I'll go ahead and turn the storm reports on. I don't see any reports currently of any damage from this storm, but I'm sure we'll start seeing those come in if there are. Right now, though, this storm is a dangerous storm. Tornado warning until 5:30. That's for the big part of Mahoning County, and that's because this storm, and I'm going to have to just put a loop on this just over the last 15 minutes to give you an idea. This storm is tracking off to the east here between 30 to 35 miles per hour. Now, the tornadic part of the storm, that is tracking its way east, and we'll go ahead and put a timestamp on that, and basically a quick cone from where the tornado would be off to the east here at about 30 miles per hour. And this is a look at some of the cities where this would show up as far as the tornadic portion of this storm. That puts it in North Jackson, right around 450. Bowman's Corners around 450, over toward the west side of Austintown around 457. So just to kind of give you an idea, that doesn't mean you're not already getting very heavy rainfall and more than likely some hail too as this storm moves on in. But that would be the tornadic part, and that's the area that is just now crossing the county line out of Portage County on into Mahoning County right now as this tornado warning continues for us. Go ahead, Kyle, we get something new?
Yeah, so something from the National Weather Service that we're just seeing, some of this rotation now just starting to cross the line into Mahoning County. Also just posted a picture of kind of what you guys are seeing right now outside. A big wall cloud right near Berlin Center, and it looks like you can really see what's going on out here. Just a lot of activity.
Yeah,
Very
definitely. If
dark
you are
clouds.
south of this storm, I'm sure you're seeing it. Now, you should be in your tornado shelters. But if that was, we just saw a picture from the National Weather Service. There is a plain wall cloud on this underneath. And there's no surprise. This thing is hooked. It is showing rotation with it. It definitely could drop a tornado at any second at this point as it moves here into western Mahoney County. That's why you need to be safe. And that's why we're tracking this for you. And that's why we have broken into programming. So let's talk about some areas that is in immediate concern of a tornado. This is heavy rain off to the east, Austintown. It's coming your way. You're getting rain. You're getting hail up into Blanco. You're getting heavy rain along 76. But the tornadic part of this is going to be just south of Blanco to Berlin Center. If you're in Berlin Center, you need to be in your basement now. You need to be into an interior room. A dangerous situation moving your way. Mock Road, Heiser Road, Berlin Station Road, Leffingwell here. All these areas and even points northward, including Blanco up here to the north. This is moving in. So let's get in a little bit closer and go ahead and just work this storm on through. Again, the tornado would be right around Mock Road and Heiser Road, moving over Bedell Road here in western Mahoning County. It has now cleared Portage County, and it's going to work its way off to the east. Another little area we're going to watch. See this little notch right here northwest of Ellsworth? We'll wait and see. What these supercells do is they regenerate. So you see a storm spin up. It produces a possible tornado, and then it fades and a new meso forms, a new supercell forms. We're watching this little notch here. This is around the Ellsworth area. This may take over as the new area of rotation, but right now the concern is out here around the Berlin Center area, and regardless of if you're to the east or to the west here in Mahoning County, if you're in this red area, you need to be in your basement. You need to be into an interior room. So let's talk about points eastward here as this storm is moving in. Austintown, Canfield, Boardman, Youngstown. This is moving your direction. That also includes the Mineral Ridge area. It's going to get heavy rainfall. It's sort of on the northern fringe of it, up here on the Trumbull County line. The tornadic part of it, though, is off to the south. And there we go. Radar update for us. So the tornado, if there was one on the ground right now, we don't have any confirmation of that, but if there was one on the ground right now, it would be right up and down here in Berlin Center along 534. So this is where we would be most concerned currently here in Berlin Center. Here is where the tornado would be. Blanco up to the north here as you get up toward Mahoning Avenue. Between there and also between there and 224, pretty much would be the most dangerous part of this as it moves on through. And then as we move eastward here, this is going to continue to work its way over toward Duck Creek Road, running north and south. If you are off to the west here, Portage County, this is now clear of your area. So we'll see that trimmed back. And we will start talking about the all clear areas because you want to know when you're safe, at least from this storm. But again, this is a big storm, and it does span the entire county now with heavy rain and hail. And those locations are mainly off to the north here. Rosemont, North Jackson, out toward Blanco. Very heavy rain, more than likely some big hail too. But the area we're concerned about a tornado right now, right around the Berlin Center area here, and that does include central Mahoning County. So Berlin Station Road, just north of Leffingwell. As you make your way in, let's get in closer on some of these roads, just so we can make sure we have you safely here. Hoyle Road, and also up there, let's say it's Mock Road there to the north. So again, this is the center of this storm that we're worried about. Real quickly, I know there are other storms out there going right now. We're watching them all. There's some big storms here in southern Columbiana County. We're also now tracking a storm, and this one's starting to look interesting too in northwestern Trumbull County as well. That's one we're going to have to watch. And Kyle, if you see anything on that, let me know if you don't mind. We're going to keep watching for rotation on that one too. But right now, our immediate concern is this storm. There's the trend. National Weather Service just taking off the back half of the morning here for western Mahoning County. So they continue to keep this tornado warning going for central Mahoning County as this moves eastward. So prepare for very heavy rainfall, flooding rainfall in some of these spots, some big hail, and of course the potential is there for a tornado. I do want to talk about some of the rotation with this as it works its way on in. We'll use some of our other products. Also looking at that storm to the north. Kyle, did you have to see anything on that one?
Not at this point. Looking at velocities and wind, not showing any rotation at this time storm in the north. Winds right now on this clocking in right around 30 to 35 miles an hour currently. As that storm moves across Trumbull County, but nothing of note at this point. My main concern being the storm going right over Berlin Center right now. Some of those winds are really starting to pick up there, Paul.
Yeah, and this is the area we're concerned about right now. This is right around Berlin Center. Berlin Station Road will go. Okay, here we do not have any power outages. We're getting some news reports out of the newsroom, so that's good news here. But again, this is right on Duck Creek Road, Berlin Station, Leffingwell Road. As you make your way down 224, and let's go ahead and talk about areas that I am concerned that you need to be taking cover. If you live in Canfield, you should be in your basement. If you live in Canfield, you should be in your interior room. This rotation is moving in your direction right now. It's moving off. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, peace and rule word now.